How are you today? Art Jeremiah here, and I'm back with another video, kind of about building terrain. This video is actually going to be a little bit of a haul video / review. So not too long ago, Spellcrow, which is a miniature-based company, reached out to me and wanted to know if I'd collaborate with them on a little bit of a thing. They told me to look through their catalog and pick out some stuff. I basically told them like little things like mushrooms or doors or anything like that is perfect for our channel here. So they were more than generous and sent us a whole bunch of stuff that we're going to be building terrain with. And some of it's going to be used in the dungeon. Other pieces are going to be used in the Feywild build that I've got coming up. Some of these, we're going to have to decide what we want to do with them. For instance, I got like these doors and whatnot, so that's exciting. Okay, and if you don't know, Spellcrow is a miniature company, and they used to specialize a lot in like bits for converting Warhammer miniatures, but I think they've expanded a lot, and I really have been a fan of them for a really long time. And one of the things I love about them is that it's all hand sculpted and resin cast, and this is really durable resin. These are all really affordable bits and pieces. For instance, these little pieces right here, the MSRP are like $5. And I went through and I labeled each one because I got these straight from Poland. And that's where the company's based out of. They're based out of Poland. And I really like these smaller companies. I mean, I wouldn't consider it a small company. It is a small business, I would say. Not as small as my business, but it's definitely probably only got a handful of workers doing all this. I'm not sure about that, but there's some cool bits. I want to go over them all real quick. And this is going to be the video for this week unless I get a little bit more busy and dish out the next dungeon room. But yeah, let's go over some of this. And I don't know where to even start. Let's see. Check out these little guys. This is one of my favorites. This is $9.75, and I'm going to try to find these on Amazon and link them down below too. So these, you can't see that very good. Let me take them out real quick. Okay, they make this really easy to pull out, I think. Yeah. Okay. Let's check these out. It's like mushrooms or something. Little bubblies coming out the top, pusses. So anyway, these ones, and these ones. These three are skulls, and I did ask for skulls, and I'm hoping to use not all the skulls, but a lot of these skulls I want to use in the dungeon build. This one here is $5. It's like little decorations for either shields or for your walls, and I'm going to use them in the walls somewhere in the dungeon. I'm not sure yet, maybe the torture chamber, maybe various places. So yeah, it's just little sprues. Skulls for walls, just flat skulls for walls. You just clip them off. Walls or shields, like I said. These kind of things come in really handy for both miniatures and for terrain building. And then, this one's backwards. This is another $5 blister pack. A lot of these are $5. That's almost too good to be true. And this is really durable resin, so it's not like you're gonna break the bank and have broken pieces of resin. So yeah, these are just a bunch of little skulls. And when I was looking these up, I think these are actually, what did it say? It said like spaceman skulls or something like that. Something like 40K sounding. These are very handy. Skulls like that are always handy, so. And yeah, they got like all sorts of stuff. They got whole miniatures now too. And it's very, like, some of their fantasy miniatures are very reminiscent of, like, old school Warhammer fantasy. And they're all hand sculpted. They got an Instagram, too. I follow them on Instagram. I love seeing the green stuff sculpts. And then we got this big old skull. This one I'm definitely going to save for the last dungeon room, I think. I've been trying to think of, like, something for the last room that's, like, being worshipped by that was being worshipped by the undead. I don't know, like a big crystal skull. Can't see it very good. There we go. Yeah, see that? That's way cool. Some of this is kind of blurry on this camera. It's hard to get it to focus right. Still learning. It's not like my SLR, or excuse me, my mirrorless camera. So yeah, those ones I'm probably using in the dungeon. These ones are all going to be good for building buildings. This one I'm probably going to use in the Feywild. These are just stones. I haven't looked too much at these. I think these are originally intended for basing, but like I said, I want to try to use some of their stuff for building terrain. Because I mean, why not, you know? This is like a whole bunch of stuff in here. I can't believe they sent me all this. So exciting. Like I said, these are really good for basing. Or you could even use them for bases. Like on some Reaper miniatures or something. There's a lot of good details in these. Anyway, this box, all these resin pieces are, I wrote it on there, 30 bucks, 1925 MSRP. Like I said, I'll try to throw links down in the description. Either to the web, well, definitely to the website, and hopefully to Amazon too, if I can find them on Amazon. Okay, and these, some of these are a little bit more expensive. These are $9.75. These are like special terrain bits. Bunch of little doors. There's like 5 doors, different types of doors, 3 entrances. It looks like these doors fit well with these entrances. I'm not too sure. And see, if you were to hand sculpt all these, it would take a lot longer, or hand make these doors. These are kind of small though, but they'll line up with these entrances really good. There's different doors. There's like these banded doors. And then there's different doors here. They're not double-sided, so they do stick in there really good. Okay, and then we got 2 sets of ladders. I could even use these somewhere in the dungeon too. At least 1 or 2 of them. These are some wood ladders, and these are like some metal ladders. They're both super handy, I'm sure. Not sure what I'd do with the metal ladders. That's good for sci-fi. Maybe I'll have to do a sci-fi build. But these wood ladders, 2 wood ladders, $5. Little tiny wood grains. Now, speaking of wood grains, we got these sets of wood. This one is $8.50. It's a little expensive for wood, but I think it would be great for trim or something on buildings, or even for like piles of wooden rubble if you wanted to kind of break it up. But really, breaking up wood is good. There's lots of good little details in this wood. Little knots and long grains. Definitely would work great for a diorama. I think more than anything I would use that for a building. So, let me know what kind of building I should build. We got chimneys too. Everybody builds inns. I don't know if I want to build an inn. Then I have to buy beds too, maybe. That one's all like bent. This chimney's cool. Oh, this one's cool. These chimneys have character. I like that. This one was one I was super excited for. I don't know why. I guess I just love working with mushrooms. I don't know if you remember that video back with the purple mushrooms I did that August McDaniel sent me. That's one of my patrons. He's got a store too. He's got some 3D printable mushrooms, and you can go sign up for his Patreon or sign up for his Patreon, or go to a store online on Etsy, and you can 3D print some of this kind of thing too. But yeah, these are all like different fungi. This whole set is $29.25, 30 bucks for 108 different fungi. Let's see these ones. These ones are interesting. This is the one I was really excited about, is all these fungi. These are just little balls with pustules, pustule balls or something. These would be really great for Nurgle. I don't know. I know what to do with these. I got a good idea for these. You'll see. Stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see what I do with these. And we got a few packs, a couple packs of our several different basic mushrooms here. Lots of potential with all these little guys. These will be great for the Feywild. I might not use those pustules for the Feywild. I think I'm going to do a little Nurgle terrain. I like Nurgle. And more of your basic mushrooms. I love having all these varieties. The Feywild is like super colorful, so having a whole bunch of different mushrooms to do different colors is going to be great. Oh, these ones are cool. These ones are super detailed. I don't know how you hand sculpt those. There's like some miniature of these right here. So we got these, I forgot what they call these. Tethia fungus grex. So we got like miniature ones of those. I don't know how well you can see on this camera. It likes to focus on the background. The autofocus does not work well on this webcam. You can see it's like, this is all hand cast. It's really cool. It's durable, see? It has a little bit more bend than like 3D printer resin. It's still snapped, doesn't break like plastic. But you can see it had a lot more bend And then these ones are cool too. I've been excited for these mushrooms. Look at those. Those are beautiful. And as awesome as 3D printing is these days, I just think nothing beats hand sculpted miniatures and pieces like this. It's truly an art. The detail put just into mushrooms. It's pretty amazing. That was the highlight of the whole thing, these mushrooms. I can't wait to do the Feywild thing. Check out Spellcrow miniatures, I think. Spellcrow. Spellcrow.com. Just go check out Spellcrow.com. All the prices are in euros, I think. So if you don't want to buy directly from them, I'll try to find Amazon links for you to purchase from below. You can check that out. Or these also should be available at your local game store. The MSRP thing is all prices that I went to, because I have access to a distributor, and I went in and looked up the prices and saw the discounts of how much people get and found the part numbers and everything. And every single one of these, they were available through the distributor. So I'm sure that they have it through like your basic distributors like Alliance Games and things like that. So this is going to be fun. Let me know what I should build with this building. We got all this other stuff taken care of. This we'll use all over. But these ones specifically, all these building parts, let me know what I should make. And if you are interested in 5 or more spray paints that absolutely will not melt foam no matter how close you spray to it, go ahead and check out the link that I have on the screen for you right now.